Today on the channel, we're going to unbox this new guitar I just got in the mail from China. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to open up this guitar I got in the mail from China. I'm so excited the day has finally arrived. If any of you have been following my channel closely, a few weeks ago I posted a video about the worst trade that I ever did in my life, where I traded in a Gibson Explorer E2 model back in the late 80s for an effects processor that's now worth about $25. And E2s are now, $4,000, $5,000. And of course, I'm not gonna, in that video I talk about, I'm not gonna go out and buy one of those guitars, but I really regret not having that guitar to this day, and that was the worst trade ever. So, and I'm not an advocate for buying fraudulent guitars and Chinese guitars and trying to rip off companies or people or things like that. But here on the channel, I like to review guitars, and I love to do unboxings and just check out what's out there, everything. I'd like to sample it all. And I found this E2 style Explorer. I call it an E2 because it should be a flame top, hopefully. This thing looks like it did in the picture on eBay, but I shared some pictures with you on my last video and promised I'd do a follow-up when I got the guitar in the mail. And it's been quite a long haul. I think I ordered this, end of February, and everything went great. Just a little information before we do the unboxing. They said it would arrive by April, around the 13th to the 26th, somewhere around that range. And as of videotaping today, it's mid-April, so right on schedule. But it's kind of funny, when I bought the guitar, they gave me a tracking number around March 1st. If you buy just advice here, or just some words of experience after doing this, buying this guitar on eBay, I'll tell you what to expect. On March 1st, they gave me a tracking number, and it was through China Post, and then it said the package was received at Shanghai City March 4th. Then it departed Shanghai City March 4th, and then I didn't get any updates until, on March 5th it went to, it said item returned from customs, dispatched from Office of Exchange on March 5th, handed over to airlines on March 9th, flight departure on March 11th, and then I didn't hear anything until March 31st. It arrived at the sorting center, wherever that is, and I haven't heard anything since March 31st. It's been stuck saying arrival at sorting center, and then this morning, in the middle of April, I wake up and this was sitting in front of my doorstep. So, hey, kind of strange, but it arrived, and it arrived on time according to their expectations. If you ever get these guitars from China, it's interesting because they're wrapped in some kind of like a foam. You can feel it's just this foam, and this is like a burlap sack. So this very, very interesting, and I hope I don't get foam everywhere. But let's take a look at it. This is going to be kind of a two-part series. Today we're going to unbox the guitar and take a look at it in detail. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this guitar yet as far as pickups. I want to put some different pickups in it and really make this thing nice, probably change the pots out in it and possibly the tuners. Who knows, maybe the nut, we'll see. I'm going to do some upgrades on this, but today's video we're going to take a look at it, see if it arrives safely. Let's hope, and then the next video we're going to dig deeper into upgrading it and see if we can make this thing scream. I kind of hope they didn't put a Gibson logo on this thing. I love Gibson. Gibson are my favorite guitars in the world. I own a lot of Gibsons, and I just bought a Murphy Lab SG, so I'm not trying to rip off Gibson or anything like that. I don't think that these companies really impact the major companies, because they're really just junk. They're fun to mess around with and upgrade and tinker around with. So that's pretty much my perspective. It's kind of sometimes firewood, but they're fun. So anyway, let's take a look at it and unbox this thing. Hopefully I won't get styrofoam everywhere, but I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm not really sure what the best way to attack this burlap sack mummified fake Explorer really should be. I guess I should have took some scissors. I'm just kind of going at this, I'm just freeballing it here, all right? So, you know, maybe I should go get some scissors. I think we'll be all right. Sorry for any noise. I may have to turn the volume down a little bit on this because it may get a little bit noisy. I mean, it makes you think that they're just making these things in a barn somewhere, or, you know, there's farm animals. And I mean, I grew up in the country, so it doesn't bother me, but it's just unusual. I'm going to grab some scissors real quick. Okay, got some scissors. Much better. It's not every day you're unboxing a guitar that's wrapped in a burlap sack. My intention is to get the burlap off of this top of this thing and open it kind of like a sarcophagus. You know, the mummified remains of this guitar inside this lid ought to just lift right off. In theory. God, I hate getting the styrofoam all over everything. It will stick to you forever. 3 months from now, I'll still be finding styrofoam stuck to stuff. So far, so good. I really hope this thing didn't break. Okay, let's see. I'm feeling the neck. Doesn't feel like there's a neck break. They put a piece of foam over the toggle switch. That's cool. Man, this thing has been on a journey. Okay, let's take it out. The weight feels good. It's pretty heavy, which that's a good sign. Okay, let me gently lay this down. I'm gonna go get a blanket and put this on a blanket so I don't want to scratch it. Be right back. Okay, I went and grabbed the cat blanket, so there's a lot of fur on this cat blanket. So if you see a lot of cat fur, I had to steal it from my cat. He was not happy, but he'll get over it. All right, cool. They did not put a Gibson brand on it. That's excellent. I'm very happy about that. I did not want a Gibson logo on this guitar. I'm not about trying to fake anybody out. Not that anybody would be fooled, but, you know, I mean, that's just not my intention here. Let's look here. Oh, man, it looks good. Looks good. That kind of looks crappy right there. That piece of wood, that kind of looks like trash, that line where they book matched it. But, you know, this was, I failed to mention in this video, I mentioned it in my last video, this was $250. I paid $90 to have this thing shipped. I was thinking shipping was like $40 or something, and I hit the make offer button at $250 without really analyzing the shipping costs and stuff as carefully as I should. But it wound up being about $375 or something after tax, $380. So a little pricey, Still cheaper than, an Epiphone. It's really kind of dusty. Need to polish this up. So here's what I'm talking about. I don't really care for that line so much right there. I mean, it is book matched, but you can tell they probably glued this and the glue wasn't done quite as precisely as it should have been. So when they went to stain it, it didn't take the stain properly. But, I'm just being picky. I shouldn't be so picky, but I mean, this is actually, looks really nice. I think the frets or the inlays look pretty cool. Headstock looks nice. I like the gold hardware. In a future video, we'll do a sound test and check it out to see if these pickups are microphonic or not. But I'm definitely going to replace pickups in it. There's what the tuners look like. Get a better look at the headstock. Cool. Let me get some close-ups of the body, front and back, and we'll take a look at it closer. All right, so there you have it. That's the unboxing of this fake Explorer, for lack of a better way of putting it. I'm very pleased with the way this thing looks. Appearance-wise, it's gorgeous. I mean, for the money, you can't make a guitar kit look this good. I mean, you just can't for the money spent. So with some really nice upgrades, some different pickups, and I'm sure pots and things like that, this thing will absolutely scream. You know, I haven't played it at all, but the action and the nut, everything looks cut and set up really well. There's a very cool scarf joint here on the back of the neck. There's no scratches. Everything fit and finish looks really good. No fret sprout. The binding looks nice and clean. All the edges are as they should be. It's an attractive guitar. I'm impressed with the fact that it looks pretty much exact to the photographs that were listed on eBay. The shipping was punctual and on time. And you know, I bought this right at the very beginning of all this tariff BS starting in the news. So who knows what, you know, what this stuff's gonna cost here in the near future, if anything, if it's just a bunch of baloney going on right now or not. But I mean, I feel kind of fortunate that I was able to get this now before all this mess started. But anyway, we won't go there. I'm just happy to be doing content for you guys. Hope you like this kind of content on this video. I hope you look forward to seeing the next video. I know I'm looking forward to doing an upgrade on it and seeing how this baby rips. So stay tuned. Till next time, please comment below, consider subscribing, and have a great day. Peace out.